Hello. Yes, there was a topic yesterday that I wasn't able to get a chance to talk about. Um, I think I spoke about it a little bit, and that is inspiration. Where does it come from? Well, it has to come from within. A lot of times, there's this stereotype about the tortured or troubled artist, but really, it's kind of not true because, at least for myself, when I'm miserable. I don't really get anything done artistically. You know, there's the normal everyday things that you have to do to survive. But so yes, this inspiration. Um, I think for me, it has something to do with memento mori, or that place, the place of the remembering that we have to die, or remember that you are a mere mortal. Um, so, like how the poets used to put a skull on their desk, kind of takes you to this cryptic place of mystery, um, where you're not obsessed with death, but you're reminded about it so that you have the full picture life, death, not just happy, happy, good things, not just horrible, bad things, but you live, you die, maybe you come back, maybe you go somewhere else, or maybe nothing happens. Um, so, yeah, um, as I mentioned yesterday, today is the winter solstice. Um, it actually occurred today around noon, past noon, nighttime. Um, it is December 21st, 2024. Um, let's see if there's anything to talk about else. So yeah, there is one other thing. That is, oh, last thing about Memento Mori. I have a picture of my father here who passed away recently. So it's nice to have this young picture of him, and it makes me happy remembering him. Um, anyways, so yeah, another thing. There's inspiration. How does it come? Where does it go? You kind of have to just grab on while it's there, because even when everything is fine, perhaps you're not necessarily inspired. And to me, inspiration is not just motivation, but it is a thought. A thought, it's like an extra thought. A thought on top of thinking, like a spark of, hard to say, inspiration, where you can kind of take an idea, and the idea grows usually rapidly, and but it's fleeting in a way, so you kind of have to grab on and do what you need to do in that time. So yes, memento mori, inspiration, life, death. Um, I think I used the quote that my wife said, "We are killing time, and time is killing us." Can't remember if I said that yesterday, but yeah, we are killing time, and time is killing us. Like, for example, when you're playing games or you're on social media for the most part is just utter nonsense, total garbage, waste of time, mindless. Yeah, and of course, I've spent my share of time partaking in that. Another big distraction is games, um, playing games on the computer, or just playing games in general, not actual games, but just general messing around, wasting your time, not doing what you need to do, knowing that there is something you need to do, but also not wanting to do it because it's difficult. Sometimes we just want to shut our minds off and relax. But I suppose it is relaxing in a way, but counterproductive. So this realm of inspiration, it's when you're getting into this zone, um, kind of a cryptic zone where um, I'm not sure if I mentioned it yesterday. Um, when the minotaur of the mind of your mind labyrinth is sleeping, and you need to mentally get to a certain place, like I guess it's a dank place, kind of like 36 chambers of death, kind of. It's sharp. It's hmm, really hard to describe, but it's when things are nice, things are kind of. It's it's when you get to that mild shamanic sedative state where you're kind of guided across the river of Styx, so to speak. Um, this has to be a good place without dead ends or uh, mazes. You really have to be locked in, and it's a good place to be. So yeah, lastly, I didn't write at all today. I've been busy working, so that's another thing. Balancing life and work, whether the writing is a work, they're both work. One you get paid for, the other one is rewarding in a non-monetary way. So we all need to survive, but also there's this inner drive to create that for me is always there. And when I'm lazy, I feel disgusting, and there is always this self-doubt, but I'm not doing what I need to do. I get depressed, and I think this depression exists just because I'm not fulfilling my own potential and things that I've said that I'm going to do and then don't do it. Moreover, just saying, nah, who really cares? Um, but these are just excuses that I'm feeding myself um, because it doesn't matter if anyone cares. I care, so and maybe you can relate, I will do these things for myself, and I should do them for myself, and I should work hard to accomplish them because I know that there will be a degree of satisfaction in accomplishing my goals, and so yeah, that's kind of what this entire process is. Um, I will keep forcing myself to sit here and give writing reports, and if I haven't written, I will tell myself, look, you need to write, what was that, 500 word, 500 to 1,000 words a day for 90 days should roughly get me to my goal of novel or novella if it turns out shorter. So, little update, right now I am revising those 8,000 words that I have thus far. So that is kind of meticulous. It's like when you have tangles in a string, you need to slowly straighten them out. So I'm maybe halfway through chapter 1.